There we go. Got it rolling. But right now I'm making what if Germany won, or not Germany, the Central Powers won World War One. Yo, Commander Cool Dude, whatever. Yeah, I heard Charlie Kirk died. Um, I don't support Charlie Kirk. I think kids shouldn't die. He does, so my opinion, I'm not sad about the death, but shouldn't have been a public assassination. Assassinations are never good, but Charlie Kirk sort of was not a good person in my opinion. Like I absolutely hated him. Well, I agree with some of his political beliefs personally, but his just general outlook and how he dehumanizes people is just messed up. And then what he was saying about kids need to die for the Second Amendment, kids don't need to die. Kids don't. I support kids living. Charlie Kirk didn't. It's as simple as that. No new glasses. Um, I'm not upset about him dying. I'm not. I'm not happy that he died the way he died. Um, yeah, I remember you, Kensley. Um, my opinion, he died in a too violent way, too public way, where it's going to stir some things up for a while. And I say he's a far right extremist, could agree with some of his beliefs, but he just dehumanized too many people, and it was absolutely disgusting. Bro should have. But okay, so with me adding laser tase to map lore, since I did, doesn't matter what side you're on, it's disgusting. Um, it don't matter. Um, but I don't support Charlie Kirk. It's disgusting that he died the way he died, but I'm not mad about it. I'm not saddened by it. It won't affect me in any negative way. Won't affect me in any positive way, except for I won't have to see his disgusting, dehumanizing content when I scroll through YouTube or TikTok. So that's my personal belief on it. I hate the guy so much because he went out to colleges to interview and debate college students that were unprepared. The assassination was the assassination was brutal. Um he dehumanized Muslims, and I don't think that's right. I think that should be a crime. And he was dehumanizing Muslims and other minorities of people. And I don't think that's right. I don't think you should dehumanize any groups of people. Um, why do you like Angola? Because of the history and the struggles between capitalism and socialism, with them residing in democratic socialism instead of an all-out communist system and becoming a dictatorship like many other communist countries and socialist countries. Mainly because they did adapt through a very hard time with civil wars and became a democratic country and just came out on top a little bit, but there's still a lot wrong with Angola. But overall, I'm making what if the Central Powers World War One. So it's pretty interesting. But right now we're talking about Charlie Kirk, which is absolutely useless. He was a useless human being. He did nothing. He amounted to nothing but media in his life. And that's a little embarrassing, in my opinion. But I'm trying to amount to media in my life, but I don't dehumanize people. So it's a little bit different there. Make the Ottomans win World War One and get Russia. They're going to annex minor territories in the Caucasus. You kinda look like this mapper named from Golden Ball Mapping. You wanna know him? Alright. Dehuman dehumanizing, racist, homophobe, hated atheists. I'm an atheist. Dehumanized everyone except for white Christians. No, well, white, not white, but Christians. No evidence of racism, I don't think. But Christians. He hated everybody but Christians and Jew different branches of Christianity. So anyone who was Jewish or believed in Jesus is stupid. He waste of a political career, I will say that. Just media all day long. And going after that talking in Discord, I just wanna Nah, I'm not. Nah, Zara, it's fine, but I'm not. It's a little weird, but it's alright. I don't care. Could care less. Just yeah, it was fine. I could care less. Religious racism. Tenko subs Diplo Wars. Now, my biggest thing is me not being saddened by the death of Charlie Kirk might be bringing me a little bit of like hate, and I don't care. I'm not saddened. I'm not happy about it. I could care less. Yes, I'm a little happy I don't have to see dehumanizing content on my YouTube Shorts feed and TikTok feed, and it's disgusting. Every video I saw of him. But the way he was killed, it's brutal. And nobody deserves that, not even Trump. And I hate Trump more than most. But public assassinations are bad no matter what outcome afterwards. Now, y'all like and sub? Like and sub. I'm trying to get to like 900-ish. I'm mainly trying to just do my own thing and just chill. But yeah. I do think Charlie Kirk is a very disgusting. No, don't sub bot. Don't sub bot. Very disgusting person, but he should not have been killed like the way he was killed. Read my last comment, please. Bro was so useless. He was the meaning of useless. Not like bro. He didn't have to die. He didn't have to die. He could have just been a decent person, and nobody would want to assassinate him. But nobody should be assassinated in that way. It's just brutal. Just absolutely brutal. And I'm surprised nobody in the US government can do anything about him dehumanizing groups of people. I've watched the video. It's brutal. He was shot in the neck, blood gashing out of his neck. Nobody deserves to die in that way. He should have gotten more than 5. I'd say like 10. I do think criminals are not charged for the lengthiness of their crime. And with him such a media influence, 10 years does sound right. He should have been, yeah, jailed for life. I don't think. No. He just needs to get some sense. He needed to get some sense into him. And stop dehumanizing different groups. But that is the way the US is going right now. So I could care less about one guy just dehumanizing against people, but with so much media influence, it's kind of a big deal. But in one way, traumatizing to watch some who had to watch it. The only reason he was killed, in my opinion, is I think he should have been yet jailed or at least been nice. Well, my biggest thing is he was probably killed by a dad or a mom who lost their child to a mass shooting at a school. And my opinion, the police should do investigations on people who were there who lost a child in a school shooting because that's the groups that would probably target him for what he did and what he was saying about kids needing to die. Kids don't need to die. Don't state there is no God on my streams. I'm not a religious streamer. I'm an atheist, but yo, chill, chill, chill. Don't say God ain't real. I don't think God's real, but no need to say it on my stream, bro. There's some religious people in here, and I respect religious people. Like, as all get out, low key jealous of religious people. I'm sorry, you are the smartest one hosting the live. Don't time him out if any mods are in here. But I do, I personally do not believe in a God, but Zara, that is agnostic. But I personally do not believe there is no God. Well, I personally do not believe in a God, but I don't believe anybody who believes in God or doesn't should force it down anyone's throat. And you saying that, do apologize to them. Yo, stop getting mad. Forgive him. Forgive him for judging y'all and forcing atheism down his throat. I mean, y'all's throat. But no name, thank you for saying sorry. Stick with the streams. I don't care about these religious people that much. I don't care about you. We're all just people. Luca, shut up. Come on, man. That's messed up. That's messed up. He's just stating his opinion, and it's a religious opinion from his no God stuff. But I do support atheists because they are hated on by most religious people, and I don't think we should force it down anyone's throat. But he's clearly just needing some instruction and needing a little bit of guidance. He's not like Charlie Kirk. We can change him a little bit to respect people. You know, we could have no influence on Charlie Kirk. I personally don't like him, but I'm the devil. I've started a debate. You did not start a debate, bruh. Um, Kensley, I calm down. As an atheist, almost all religious people have been mean to me, aside from my mom and like teachers. Well, yeah, from an atheist point of view, I feel what your feelings are. Like, I shut up about me being atheist at school ever since I brought up that I was atheist once in middle school. was just bad that for like a month when it was the last month of middle school. And then I never brought it up again. Um, can we talk about something else? I don't like death. I don't like death either. Death shouldn't happen. But if you're going to say kids need to die, you shouldn't die. But you definitely need to change in your perspective. And Charlie Kirk didn't change his perspective. So let's all respect each other because people who dehumanize people are hated. For example, Charlie Kirk. Look what happened to him. Let's all just accept all groups of people and cherish children and not talk about how kids need to die. Because kids don't need to die. We could avoid children death. Um, I think every good American, if they were asked to give up their guns and no other children would die, I think any good American would give up their guns in a heartbeat. But if they didn't, I don't care about them. They're worthless because you're prioritizing your gun ownership over a human life. That's a disgusting. And that's my level where human life is worthless if you're dehumanizing people and you're saying kids should die. I believe that is a worthless being human being. Um, Ngolan, why did you pick Angola as your brand thingy? Um, I'm still kind of mad about No Name saying that. It's my birthday tomorrow. I'll send you like a happy birthday, whatever, on Discord. I picked Angola because of its history and its like playing with socialism. I think that's pretty cool. And their interactions in the Cold War. Really interesting country. Um, if I don't talk to you tomorrow, I'll just say happy birthday right now, Omega. You mean a lot to me, bro. Like honestly, just talking to me, you know? You're a good person. Um, I personally think good people are hard to find, and I know good people are hard to find, and you're one of them good people right now. So I will respect you as all get out, because you are a good person. And I do believe that good people deserve the best. Happy birthday, happy birthday to everyone who has a birthday. Yeah, I want to talk about my personal beliefs on Charlie Kirk, but I don't think I should on YouTube. But I don't think a public assassination is a good way to kill anyone due to the public being there. I don't support Trump. Trump's been assassinated. Well, not been assassinated, but has had assassination attempts against him. And I hated a little bit that he had an assassination attempt against him because it was public. But assassination is a big, big hard thing to do nowadays. But Charlie Kirk dying, I just hope his kids don't end up doing what he did. And I hope they come out as good people so they don't get assassinated. Probably by a dad or a mom mad at Charlie Kirk for saying that kids need to die for the Second Amendment. Now, it's not justified. I'm not saying assassination is justified. Um, the assassinator did not have. Oh yeah, the assassinator did have a horrible aim for Trump. Um, Trump's very lucky when it comes to that. I don't support Trump at all. Heads up. I support human rights, not Trump or Charlie Kirk. I support human rights. Assassination isn't justified. But, but what? Thinking the same thing, Zara. But, Charlie Kirk's dead. I won't have to see that disgusting content on my shorts feed anymore. But I will see, like, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. And I don't want to see R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. I don't care that he's dead. Nobody cares that he's dead, except for his close family members. And I get his family members caring. They should care. If they don't, they lied to him. But I cannot say Luigi was entirely wrong when he went after that United Healthcare CEO. I mean, Zara, I will not say anything about that, but I think you know what I'm thinking. Um, Omega is the GOAT. Omega do be the GOAT. Um, Sports Edits, what's up, bro? Missed you, man. I haven't seen you in a while, bro. What you at now, bro? You've been growing like crazy. How many subs you at, Sports Edits? Hold up. It's been a minute since we talked. You probably at some crazy high number now. But I've seen some of your edits. They're good stuff. Let me click on your channel. 387. Bro, your edits are good though. Like a month ago? Wait, hold up. Hold up. You got so much on here. Hold up. Your fans must be happy. Happy as all get out. Holy. First edit was Ju June. Dang. With the triples, double, whatever. I'm not sports guy. Um, but wow. I do I do like your channel. Good quality edits, and I will oh yeah. I will respect that. Good content is good content, no matter what. And I do respect good content. Um, always respect good content. Always respect the effort. Gotta go. Is that the Soviet flag? It's not the Soviet flag. It's the Angolan flag. It's a country that represents its dark past. Not dark past, but they use democratic socialism. Whatever you want to think if you're extremely far right. Dark past as a way to benefit their country for the future. Um, but they were perfect adaptation of social democracy, in my opinion. Really good, really bad situation too. Trying to build up an early country. So, really bad situation. But they did make the best of it. Chris, I could not believe you do not know the name of a random African country. Grr. Yo, Chris, how can you not know that? Chris, I'm so disappointed in you, bro. Not messing with you, Chris. It's a random it's a random African country, so that's fine. I don't care. I could care less. I got my friend to call me Mr. Mapping. W, like some good boys. Zara, Rot, what? Zara Go Rot 8, 13, 20, 25. That's weird. Hello, Fridge. Oh, Fridge, did you see that Charlie Kirk died? He died like today. A gunshot like right here on his neck. I have the video, but I won't show it on stream because it's so brutal. Um, but yeah, I don't know why Fridge is not mod. It was brutal, like brutal video. Norwegian sent me the video. I don't think it's he spread he spread hate and it got shot right back at him. All right, I won't say anything towards that or against that. Um, on a different account. That's why I'm not mod. He spreads hate and he got it shot right back at him. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I don't know why he would hate children for like he said children need to die for the Second Amendment. Children don't need to die for anything. Children don't need to die. Children should never need to die. And that's my main thing. I don't care that Charlie Kirk was homophobic, all out, hating minorities, hating Muslims. I don't care. Hating children is a different thing. You know, it gets real when you don't know Americans' politics, but you know somehow a little later after it, I know what happened. Riri, yeah, could you give me mod because in Golan and I gambled and he took all my money. You got to pray to Angolan for it. Yeah, pray to me, Zara. We're not starting a cult. No, we're not starting a cult. Cult of Angola is not happening. But pray to me, Zara. Children should never die no matter what. Stand by that forever. Any child should never need to die. They don't need to die. And Charlie Kirk did not agree with me on that. And I feel like it is disgusting. But he did die, so I will say this, despite me truly not believing he should. But rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Yeah, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. I said it. I don't believe in it a little bit, but he shouldn't have died public. My parents agreed that has to be one of the most brutal videos they ever watched, uncensored version. How's that the most brutal video? That ain't that. It ain't even that brutal. If it ain't even that crazy. I expected it to be much worse, but the video, it's just a gunshot here, and then him bleeding out, which I might have not watched the full video, but yeah, I want to watch the full video. I'm a dude who can handle blood and gore, but seeing someone with political influence getting shot is a big event, and then I want to see it to be 100% on. Um, not for the fact that I'd enjoy seeing it, I wouldn't, but I'm honestly just curious. Curiosity, I want to see the full video. I need to be somewhere in 20 minutes. I'm going to go by. Bye, fridge. Um, the video's crazy. I got a video of the video. Um, yeah, I got a video of the video. So it's pretty brutal. But then again, there's been more brutal stuff I've seen. Guys, Trump is golfing. I need to eat that golf ball now. What we're seeing is people rising up to far right extremes. And Charlie Kirk's death, no matter how much I hate him, he should not have been assassinated public. I hate Charlie Kirk probably just as much as I hate Trump ish. If Trump wasn't president, I'd feel the same about him. But Charlie Kirk died. I wish he was a decent person. I truly wish he was a decent person. Um, but he was a hater, and he got hate shot back at him. And I hope his kids learn to accept everybody and love everybody. Because the reason he got shot was because he didn't love everybody equally, no matter race or identity. Um, it's okay to not love everybody equally. I don't love everybody equally, but because of race or identity or religious purposes, I don't think that's justified. I hate a lot of people, but Charlie Kirk's shooter and Charlie Kirk, I hate them both. Hated Charlie Kirk. Correction. I'm not affected at all. I'm affected a little bit. I'll have to see those videos of him saying something about a minority. But, yeah. He got shot. I don't like that he got shot. Shouldn't have been shot. I feel like there should be at least some kind of gun law in America. There's not many gun laws here in America. Um, there needs to be more restrictions, and then gun radius too. I do think guns should have some sort of like GPS built in them for like certain areas, like Super Bowls and all that mess. And built in, unremovable, sort of like tracer or something within like certain proximity. You can have weapons before you can drink alcohol. I don't think that's right. You should not have weapons before you can drink alcohol. Mm. Guns should be completely outlawed everywhere unless you have the pass. I don't believe in that, but if it meant no other kid would die, I feel like every good person would give up all their guns in a heartbeat. This assassination, whether the guy was a good person, got very controversial. Yeah. Alternative history. Charlie Kirk survived the assassination attempt. I feel like nothing would change if Charlie Kirk survived, which then again, the impact on his kid's life would be different. They'd probably grow up believing in what he believes. But I do think now that he is dead, that it gives his kids the opportunity to learn why he was shot and not share the same personal beliefs as him. Because he was shot because he hates on people, and people hated back, and Charlie Kirk died. But I do want the shooter to be caught and locked up? What if Charlie Kirk had some sense kicked into him and realized she was saying awful and changed for the better? If Charlie Kirk changed for the better, I would be a Charlie Kirk fan. Yeah, not gonna lie, I believe anyone can be redeemed as long as they got some sense kicked into them. Um, I feel like, yeah, I feel, well, I don't believe in that. I feel like some stuff is unforgivable, and some people don't deserve forgiveness. Charlie Kirk could have changed. He may have affected many people's lives in negative ways, but he's just a social media influencer. I don't care. He affected many people in very bad ways, but it wasn't anything severe. Not gonna lie, I believe anyone can. Oh, never mind. I already read that. If Charlie Kirk stopped being an asshole and became a good person, I'd be a fan. Well, you wouldn't really be a fan because if he wasn't so just dehumanizing, you wouldn't even know about him. I would probably know it about him because I live in America and it's all over American shorts feeds. But he would be nobody if it wasn't for his hate. Oh yeah, if you do an a lot of Diddy or Epstein, you cannot be redeemed. So in Florida, if you're caught being a pedophile and you're guilty, you get killed. I feel like that should be a federal law. Honestly, Kirk was an amazing debate, one of the best in today's politics. No, he's not. He debated college kids, anyways. College kids who weren't ready and he was ready, anyways. One of the best in today's politics. He may have affected many in bad ways, but he also created massive opportunity and helped the youth in general. I don't believe he helped the youth at all. I believe he brought down people and he was dehumanizing to many groups of people. And I don't believe he should have said most of the stuff he said. But then again, I do not think much. But he dehumanized people, and I got no respect for that. Death sentence is a bless, actually. Better than suffering years in jail. I don't believe that, but I do think Charlie Kirk's one of Charlie Kirk's many beliefs that I do agree with. Prison sentences should be more strict. I feel like Charlie Kirk could have redeemed himself early on, but who he was before he died, he was too far, you know, too discriminatory, and we're heading in towards a Christian nationalist country. As an atheist, I do not think I should live in the United States anymore. Um, the rights aren't being protected. Rights are going to be limited. Um, just shown he's taking gun rights away from Americans, gun rights in general away from Americans that have done nothing wrong, just a general population, and he's starting to do that. So, who's next on the chopping block? Trump. Who is next? Whose gun rights are you going to remove next? Trump. That's my question. Nationalism is great, but extreme nationalism is bad. That's my personal opinion. I have some far right beliefs. I have some left beliefs. I have some center beliefs. I'm a perfect mix, in my opinion, for what I want for this country that I live in. I love my country. I'm extremely nationalistic of my country because I love American people. I love America as a whole. Government flawed or not, I love America. And I will stick by the fact that I love this country for as long as possible till it ends. Because I do love this country. I love living in this country. I wouldn't rather live anywhere else for now. But I do think we are a little bit too nationalistic. We do need to fall back a little bit because we aren't in a Cold War or World War, or any major conflict. We're on the in the war on terror, war on drugs. War on drugs should not be happening. Fentanyl is probably one of the better things that has happened for this country, in my opinion, because it less druggies. People are afraid to be on drugs, but there's more people being caught on drugs because they're dying from it. Um, y'all, did you hear that Charlie Kirk got shot and died? Y'all, please respond quickly. Um, stream delay is good, extremely good. Charlie Kirk, dehumanized many minorities in this country, and Muslims, that's an example. Dehumanized Muslims got shot in the neck, right about here, died. Charlie Kirk. He also said, um, he also said, he also said, kids need to die because of the Second Amendment. Quoting Charlie Kirk there, kids need to die because of the Second Amendment. I completely disagree with that. Kids never need to die. And y'all, you have a certain outlook on life. You're a little bit crazy. I will admit I'm a little bit crazy too. But you have a certain aspect on life where you're good. You're smooth sailing. A little bit. You do a little bit of messed up stuff. Oh, um, yeah, Charlie Kirk assassinated. And people are generally upset, and it's a big deal, even though it's really not. Can you go see my last comment? Where was your last comment? I was leaving school when it happened. My fave number one bus driver told me about it, told me about the incident. Oh, your bus driver told you about the incident. Bro, if kids die, then the future and everybody is too old, then die. Exactly. Which I'm not pro school shooting. Um, roses are red, violets are blue. I'll lock you in my basement if I really have to. That's a little extreme. But what if the Central Powers won World War One? When should we start this next? Um, I I'm writing script, so yeah. Um, they wouldn't win. What do you mean? If the U.S. got involved? Well, there's ways I can prevent a win for the Entente, and then there's ways I can make the Central Powers win. I could have it start differently. Boogity boom. Roomity room. I'm gonna. Whoa. So make sure the letter doesn't get intercepted by the UK. Thank you, Red T. Um, there's a few things I can change. The Zimmerman telegraph, I don't think I should change it. I want this scenario to be fun. Or I could do another scenario. I really don't have any good ideas. I could do what if everything went perfect for Angola. That would be funny. But I do gotta get off stream. So yeah, bye. Get Spain involved? Spain's not going to.